Hi, this is Katherine Buenger. I'm an instructor at the Weavers Guild of Minnesota, and I'm going to do a little demonstration, a refresher course on how to do hemstitching. And depending on when you learned or who taught you, I might have a little bit of a variation, but I've shared it with a lot of the other teachers at the Guild, and they all agree that this is a nice, slick way of doing it, and it makes a nice tight bundles as you do your hemstitching. So I've already evened out my warp and with waste yarn, and now I'm gonna start weaving. I'm using a rigid heddle today, but it's the same process on a floor loom, the hemstitching. So I'm gonna throw one shot across, and I need to make sure that I have a tail that is about 3 to 4 lengths long of a tail. So here's my long tail. That's what I'm going to do the hem stitching with. So I've done one shot across. I'm going to place that, and then I'm going to go in the down shed, and this is real weaving here now, so this needs to look pretty. So I've got 2 shots. I'm going to have 4 shots before I start my hem stitching. So let me go back and forth one more time. Okay. I'm working on a scarf project here, and I've got some knitting yarn. They're novelty yarns. They're a little different, some thick and thin, but that won't affect our hem stitching. So here's my 4th shot or pick. And now with the rigid heddle, I'm going to put it in neutral. So now we are ready to hem stitch. We're going to find the tail. And here was my tail that was at least 3 widths of the warp, if not 4. And it's always fun watching me thread a needle. Okay, so we're putting hem stitching at the beginning of our project, and we're going to do it in bundles of 4. And it just happens that this scarf pattern is 4 of one color and 4 of the next yarn and 4 of the next. So this is going to be easy to do the counting. Okay, I've got my needle threaded on the tail. I'm going to go under 4 and come up, and I'm gonna catch this loop here. And this is what might be a little different on something what you were taught. We'll see. It might be the same, but we're gonna put the needle in that loop there. And then we're gonna angle up 2 shots of the yarn. So 1, 2, but again, 4 over. So I'm coming up right there. And I'm going to pull, and if I pull this up straight towards the heddle or reed, it pulls tight. I'm going to do that same thing again. I'm going to come straight down and go under these 4 threads. I'm going to go, find that loop. That's what's important here, catching this loop. And I go across 4 and up 2 and come out. And if you pull straight up, it snugs up nice and tight and stays, locks in. It's pretty slick. Under 4, catch that loop there, across 4 and up 2, pull it snug. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time. Under 4, catch that little loop there, across 4 and up 2. So I hope that's helpful. I'm going to show, after I'm done demonstrating, I'm going to show a diagram, 2 diagrams. One is just the basic maneuvering like this, just like I'm showing you. I'm right-handed, so this is how I do it. Then I'm going to show you another diagram that has both right-handed or starting on this side, so for lefties, and then how you do it when you get to the end of the project, because it's just, you know, you're doing it kind of backwards. Hope this was helpful. Look for other of these videos coming soon. We're hoping to put some more, tips and refresher things, how to use different tools. Just look for them on the website. We're kind of excited about it. So enjoy your day. Okay, here's a really great diagram. I have to thank my husband, Richard Buenger. Thank you so much. This is great. But this is what we did. We started at point A and we went under 4 threads and came out at B. And then we went over and caught that loop right there, back to A. We went across underneath to C, came up, and then went back into B. So now we're starting again and this becomes A. So this is what you're doing. If you want, you could pause the video and take a screenshot of this and print it out if you want. That might be helpful. Then we have another diagram. Again, thank you, husband. So we've got, this is the right-handed start here. And this is how you'd finish it off at the other end when you finished your project. And here are the directions on how to do it left-handed, starting and finishing. Again, I hope this was helpful.